Hi. Hi. Did anyone show up? Did anyone? Oh boy. Hi. I have some that are going to join me. Hi there. Hi there. Listen, I I want to thank you for coming because you guys don't know this, but you came here to be entertained, but really I'm using you to help me if you would. Let me explain. So 6 months ago, I woke up in a weird costume, including a tutu, which I don't wear anymore because I work from home too, and you don't have to see what's under the view of the camera. But so I woke up in this weird outfit, and there was a note on my bedside table that said, "Due to unforeseen circumstances and a distant relation to Cupid." By the way, if you're related to a god, someone should tell you, right? My parents should have told me that you are now the new Cupid. There are so many reasons why I shouldn't be Cupid. I don't look good in pink or red. One, I'm not a baby. And I'm terrible at it. I've orchestrated drug deals. There's that time when the young money was in the river. And it just keeps going things wrong. And I just don't understand it. Like, Valerie, I don't want you to feel threatened by this, I promise. But Ben, say something flirt-like. Because I just want to give you an example of.
Like what?
Say something flirt-like. Flirt.
I just love the way your skin feels.
My skin? It's a little red and itchy. You see, I don't understand when people are flirt. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand chemistry. And the thing is, I'm Cupid now, and I work through an app called Cupid Shuffle. And I am responsible for a lot of romances. And especially around Valentine's Day, it's a particularly hard time of year, as you can imagine. Everyone wants their Valentine. And I'm coming up on a deadline, and basically, you guys look like effective couples. You've been together for a while, right? So I'm wondering if you'll. Oh, don't shake your head like that. That makes me nervous, Blue. You look like you're saying you're not sure.
Oh no, we've been together.
Okay. Anyway, I was wondering if you would help me. Would you help me? Okay. Thank you so much. So, we're gonna work through an app, and I'll introduce how that goes in a second. But I just wanted to ask like a few questions about you guys because I need to understand how relationships work. So, Blue, how did you meet?
Oh, how did we met? I was in high school, and he was in college, and we met at a mall.
Met at a mall.
That's the first time we met.
Do people still meet at malls?
Right?
2 years?
Oh,
2 years difference.
Okay. Valerie, let's see. What made you know that you were meant for each other?
I don't know. I guess you can just kind of feel it. It's just you. I don't know. You just feel it.
Oh gosh, Cupid needs something way more concrete, but thank you. I appreciate the answer. So let's see. Wait, how do you resolve an argument? What's the best way?
Conceding.
Conceding. Okay. Good to know. Let's see. Oh, Ben, what is one thing that you find endearing in your partner that you might otherwise find annoying?
She always reads before bed for 30 minutes to an hour.
30 minutes to an hour. You can, like clockwork.
Every night.
Why would that be annoying?
Yeah, Ben, why would that? I don't understand.
If you want to spend time together, or you want to do watch a movie or TV show instead of reading before bed, then that could be an annoying thing.
Yeah, it could be. You know what? Maybe, and I'm really bad. I don't know what I'm talking about, but maybe she could read to you. No, not a good idea. Okay. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're working through an app. And what happens is it's because you guys have been in relationships for so long, you probably don't understand how the apps work. So usually there's someone and they're swiping right or left. They're usually on a toilet or maybe at a cafe, but we won't see them on the toilet, but a lot of times people swipe there. And if they like someone, they swipe right. If they don't like someone, they swipe left. And if two people swipe right, they start to talk. And they can meet from there. They get to talk to each other. So you guys are going to help me for some work order to see who might go well, like who would be a good match for our guest, our first work order. So I'm going to bring everyone out, all
Okay.
our potential daters out, and then we'll get started.
So crazy right now. Most incredibly, it's your girl, me. It's your boy, Young. You ready?
Okay, so I'm going to introduce our first work order. Okay, our first work order is someone named Patricia. She's 59 years old. I don't know why that was fun. Okay. She likes
looks
to.
really-
She doesn't look the age. Oh, is that it? Maybe she just aged well. Some people do, right? Anyway, she's 59 years old. She only drinks out of a straw. And she packs her lunch religiously, whether or not she's staying in or going out, it doesn't matter. And she is very afraid of geese. So that's what we know about Patricia. So we're going to go ahead and see. I want to see what you guys think. Maybe, what do you think Patricia might want in a partner would be good for her? Do you have any thoughts? Or do we just want to see what comes up and go with it?
Yes.
That one? Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So let's see her swiping. Let's see who we can scrounge up for her.
Picture me, a banker, doing all of our finances. Picture me reading a romance novel every night to remember what love feels like. Picture me taking strolls in the park, just imagining someone is next to me. Everything makes sense on paper, but sometimes things don't make sense in real life. My name is Robert, and I am 57 years old.
Okay, couples, right or left?
Left.
Left?
Mhm.
Okay, you're the experts.
He
I'm
said
just
he
supposed
said he
to-
likes walking in parks, and Patricia doesn't like geese, and geese live in
You-
parks.
You are such a good listener. Oh man, I made the right choice by getting you guys to help me tonight. So glad you're here. Okay, let's see who else we can get.
Oh.
Picture me smoking a Marlboro Red, holding a revolver with a mountain behind me. Picture me smoking a Marlboro Red with a revolver with a gigantic redwood oak behind me. Picture me smoking a Marlboro Red, holding a revolver with the entire ocean behind me. My name is Jebediah Kincaid. I am 102 years old, and I am looking for the first relationship of my entire life because I am ready to put down my spurs.
What do you guys think? Right or left?
I want to say right.
I want to say right as well. It sounds like he's ready to commit.
Yeah, he
That-
seems like he's ready.
Well, she
All right.
likes her straw, and he loves those to smoke. So
Oh,
Wait.
that'll make it work.
Can I be the only person advocating for Patricia right now? I feel like no one's really thinking about what Patricia needs.
You can absolutely advocate for her, and you guys can, I'll go with the consensus.
Can she send an email or a text message or whatever, however it works, first asking what his net income is? Like, what's his pension?
Oh, yeah, she can go ahead and send that message.
All right.
We'll see how he responds.
Oh,
Mhm.
somebody's responded. Dear Jebediah, what is your income, yo? Well,
72.
whatever the sand or the wind or the trees blow towards me, send.
That's
Right?
Left.
Left?
That means he's broke.
I don't know. It sounds like he might
He
not be.
said he gets paid in wind and sand.
Well, sand, it used to be that salt was a currency, but he didn't
P.S.
mention salt.
I get a lot of sand. Sand.
Okay, so we're swiping left.
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 Swipe left. All right.
Picture me walking around Grand Central Park in New York, where I live. Picture me munching on some loaves of white bread that somebody discarded outside the back of the Kroger. Picture me flying south for the winter because I can't stand when the weather gets colder and I go to warmer climes in South America. I'm spruce. I'm 4.5 years old. I have 19 children, and my down keeps people warm in Canadian-made jackets all over the world.
What do we think?
A goose
Yeah,
What?
but
or a swan? What is
that's a goose.
Yeah, I'm a
So
goose.
Well, I mean, maybe sometimes what you least opposites attract or things. Sometimes you have to confront your fears, right?
Yeah.
So do we think this is a fear that should be confronted?
This is the best one so far.
Okay, we're gonna swipe right.
All right. That's a lot of children, though.
There's so many children.
He's fertile.
Picture me in a boxing ring with a giant man on the ground. Picture me diving with a shark. Picture me jumping out of an airplane. I'm Dominique. I'm 23 years old, and I'm up for adventure.
What do we think about Dominique?
Sounds exciting.
Does that mean we're swiping right? I don't understand. Be very direct with me.
I think Dominique sounds like a adventurous.
But Patricia didn't say they liked adventurous people.
Yeah,
I can't remember if Patricia is looking for adventure or not.
She likes making lunches. even when
I
she's
don't-
home.
I don't think she mentioned looking for adventure, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't like it. And adventures can be anything.
She
You
might
know?
need adventure.
Trip to the supermarket. Yep.
Dominique sounds like fun.
So what are we doing here? I don't know.
To the right.
Swipe right.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna try to get one more date, okay? Thanks, guys.
Oh, picture me going on hikes every weekend and every day of the week.
That'd be you.
Picture me smelling the wildflowers on all the hikes that I go on. Picture me being at home, taking care of my things, just so I can go out into nature later. My name is Chad. I'm 27. And I just love the nature.
Oh, I mean, I don't know, guys. That's why you're here.
Have you ever met someone named Chad that you like?
That's
I'm gonna swipe left because the name. No.
so just swipe the name. Okay. Everyone else agree? That's that maybe not just a left. Okay, swipe left.
Sounds
No
like
chats.
Virgo.
No chats.
Picture me drinking a smoothie with a straw. Picture me eating soup with a straw. Picture me eating a sandwich with a motherfucking straw. Hi, I'm Katie. I'm 39, and I love anything I can suck through a straw.
I don't know, guys. It doesn't feel right. Is it right?
It's right.
It's right.
Yeah, it's right.
Oh.
So right.
It's right. It's definitely right.
I'm terrible at this. Okay. Well, we're gonna swipe right, and that means we're gonna get to see some dates, okay?
Okay.
So the first date is gonna be with Spruce and Patricia, and they're going to a Renaissance fair.
Ha!
Oh, hey, sorry. Yeah, I know I look a little bit different than my profile picture. That was a few years ago when I was a hatchling. Also, I can't hear you. You have to speak in a register that I can understand. My ears are a little bit different than yours.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, you scared the bejesus out of me. Oh man.
Well, I have that effect sometimes. I'm just walking around Central Park and somebody turns around and goes, "Ah!" And I'm like, "Yeah, I was here." Just because you can't hear me because my feet are so soft and webbed.
Oh, your eyes are very piercing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of mesmerizing, but also very terrifying. So what brought you to online dating? Why couldn't you find someone in your pond?
Well, the pond is going to be drained next week to make a new condo. It's going to be a luxury high rise. New York City is just gentrifying at a crazy rate. So,
Turkey legs.
what the hell? Oh my God! Do you mind, sir?
Oh, I am
Jesus
sorry,
Christ,
madam and sir.
wow, that
Away
is
from me.
very rude, sir. Wow.
Have some compassion for the other bird-like animals that are here.
Exactly. I mean, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of turkeys, but they're still avian. I have some kinship with them.
I will say you're much more attractive than a turkey, so you should feel good
Thank
about
you. That means a lot.
Yeah, before this, I was petrified of geese. Like anytime I would see one, I would pass out. And I almost did when I first saw you, but you're starting to change my mind.
Yeah, I think it's important to, really open your boundaries. I was afraid of dogs for so long, what with the chasing me around, but most of them are on leashes and, some of them are small enough that I can kind of take. And that really, led me to realize that they're not so bad after all. They're just kind of misunderstood because maybe they've never seen a goose before.
Yeah, that could be. It could be they're mistaken. You're very godlike. You have kind of like a shine.
Yeah. I was actually my cousin was the goose that Zeus turned into when he wanted to go on his sexcapades.
Here.
Yeah, that was my cousin.
Wow, I'm really into Greek mythology. So that's just outstanding to hear.
I mean, he taught me some stuff.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What a great date. What a great date. So we're gonna see another date. The next date is gonna be with Dominique and they're going duck pin bowling.
Hi. I've never actually been bowling before.
What?
Yeah, I've never been bowling before. 59 years, never been bowling.
Well, that's crazy. This is like a little bit boring, so I thought maybe we could like spice it up a little bit,
Sure. I'm always, I haven't done much in my life. You would think at 59 that I've done it all. I haven't done a lot. So if you have something in mind, I'm willing to try.
Yeah, let's I brought some grenades. I thought we could bull with those.
The grenade. Okay. I'm willing to try it. I'm a little Are they active grenades? Because I don't want
You
to.
have to pull the pin first.
So don't pull the pin. Don't.
Well, I feel like that's the fun of it. Is like you pull the pin and then you throw it, like bowling.
But like, won't it blow us up? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm 59. I need to live my life. I'm gonna go for it.
It is, you gotta make things fun. It's like I've been bowling 100 times, but it's like let's live a little. So here you go. Here's one for you.
Thank you. Wow,
One for me.
they're kind of the same size as the duck pinball. Okay.
Okay, now just
Whoa! It blew up the 4 lanes beside us.
that's a strike. It's a strike.
Oh.
All the pins are down, so
That was exhilarating.
that's fun.
It was. It was a lot of fun. You look like you probably go on a lot of adventures, don't you? I mean,
Yeah, I like to travel a lot. Do you travel a lot?
well, I'm from Pennsylvania, so I've traveled to Pennsylvania. Hmm.
Any other what about even Maryland? Not even Maryland or Ohio or West Virginia?
I went to Maryland once, but it's only because I got lost driving. It's that line, the Maryland Pennsylvania line is easy to cross.
Do you own a passport?
No. Do you have one?
Oh yeah, I had to get a renewed passport. It wasn't expired yet, but I had all the stamps filled out.
Because you're 29, right?
Yeah, so I'm.
You have lived a life. It's interesting. I feel like younger people. I live vicariously through you because I feel like 30 years I haven't done much.
Yeah, I'm just surprised because I knew you were older, but I thought,
Mhm.
with more age comes more experience and more adventures and
Honestly, they tell you that, but really just more age comes with back problems and more adventures, but you kind of I don't know. Okay, I'm maybe not the best person. I'm more of a stay-at-home person.
So do you have kids? Is that you stay home with the kids?
Oh no.
Because
I have
that's
20 cats.
That is an adventure that I want to go on.
Oh, have kids.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still young and very fertile. So the OBGYN super fertile.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I prefer fertile, non-fertile. I'm open to it all.
Oh, sure, but I mean, I just
So do you want kids by the end of the year, or
What a great date! I think maybe I don't know. The next day we're going to see is going to be with Katie, and they're going fly fishing.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
I've never been fly fishing before. This is exciting. Have you been?
Oh yeah, I love it. It's great.
I actually packed us a little lunch. I hope you don't mind. I got a little excited. I brought some sandwiches, some juices, some fruit cups. I brought a whole bunch of straws because I actually eat my fruit cups with a straw. Hopefully that's not weird. To some people that's weird.
Okay. No, Patricia, it's just God, I normally don't tell people this this early on because you never know how someone's gonna take it. But Patricia, I fucking love straws, and I fucking love anything I can suck up through a straw. Like, you're gonna watch me eat this entire lunch with a fucking straw. And not only do I have this one in my hand, Patricia,
my
but I've got a backup supply of straws.
goodness. Oh, those straws are beautiful. Those
Thank
straws.
you.
Oh, I have my water bottle with a straw. I also have these silly straws. I love silly straws. I just love watching the stuff go around.
This is so great. Can we skip the fishing and just go straight to lunch? Because
Yeah.
it feels right.
When did you get your first straw? When was that in your life?
I remember it vividly. I was 2 years old. My grandma took me to McDonald's for lunch, and she ordered me a Happy Meal, and I got a small Coke with a straw, and I've been in love ever since.
Oh, that's the most beautiful story I've ever heard.
Tell me about your first straw experience.
So my first straw experience was actually when I was 3. A little late in the game, I know, but I was 3 and I had like one of those sippy cups that had like you had to attach the straw to
my
the
God,
cup.
yeah.
And I was so excited to actually just detach the straw and just use that. It was and ever since then, I only drink cups that have to have straws in them. I get so pissed at like places now that don't provide straws.
I know, right? It's awful. That's why I take my own everywhere I go.
What a great date. I think that actually went well. I think, but I need to consult my couples. Couples, will you help me? Okay, so here's the worst part of the job, because it's happened to me so many times. Do you guys know what ghosting is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, since you're not entirely sure, Ben, I'm going to just tell you. It's when they were talking for a while, they may have gone on a date or two, and then all of a sudden, one of the people stops talking entirely and just ignores everything that the other person says. It's awful. It's awful, but you know what? Patricia's going to ghost one of these people. Well, I say people loosely because we have a goose in the mix, but we've got to decide who we're going to eliminate, who's definitely not a match for Patricia. So we're going to line all our dates up. We got Spruce, Dominique, and Katie, and one of them is going to get ghosted. So couples, who do you think?
The goose is strong and the straw lady is strong.
Yeah, I feel like Dominique
Like
is.
they both had connections.
So, okay, Valerie and Ben seem to be thinking that Dominique needs to be ghosted. What about you guys? You agree?
Dominique.
All right, Dominique's gonna get ghosted.
It's cool. I'm still young.
Okay, she took that well. All right, so now we're gonna see a few more dates because we still have to pick like the ultimate companion for Patricia. So we're gonna see 2 more dates and then we're gonna pick the love of Patricia's life. So Spruce and Patricia, they're gonna go to a parkour gym.
I'll be honest, a lot of this isn't as impressive if you're a being that can fly.
I love it.
Oh yeah, I mean these athletes are, at their peak physical performance, but like I could just, flap my wings from there to there.
Oh wow, that's so impressive. I I was actually nervous just to jump from here to the next place. I'm pretty clumsy. But you fly. I mean, have you ever taken someone flying with you?
Have I? Oh, I mean, it's something I only do, if I really feel a spark, but I could take you flying.
Oh, you feel a spark between us?
I do.
Oh wow. I would love that. I've never been flying, let alone on a goose. That's wow. You are so impressive. I mean, from your family being gods of Greek mythology to you being able to fly, it's just so wild to me that you are still single.
Yeah, well, to be honest, this has kind of been a rough couple of months for me. I mean, my brother, oh boy, my brother passed away not too long ago. He choked on a plastic straw.
Oh,
Yeah, people just throw those in lakes and rivers, and yeah, they make it in the way. And woof, this is the third member of my family that's got taken down by a straw.
oh, I am so sorry to hear that. Do you like straw? Like, what's your stance on the straws? Like, I'm sorry to hear about your family, but like, does it make you indifferent or?
I mean, I get that, if you're the type of species that has lips that can actually use a straw to drink liquids, I just kind of bury my beak in a body of water.
Mm.
I get that they're convenient for, someone biologically adapted to them, but you got to keep them out of the fucking water.
Oh, I 100% agree. I think if you have straws, a collection of straws, maybe even a she shed for your straws, you should keep them out of the water. Okay, I have a confession. I have a she shed of straws.
What a great date! What a great date! I think maybe I'm terrible at this. So we're gonna see another date, and then we have to make a decision. Katie and Patricia are going to go to a wine tasting.
Oh, this is exciting. I love wine.
So do I.
Oh yeah. I actually have a wine cup that has two straws where we could share the same wine cup.
Oh my God. I'm so touched. That's so thoughtful.
Yeah. I had a date earlier this week, playing my options, and they were kind of sad that I said I had a she shed of straws. Where do you keep your straws? And like, what's your collection like?
Oh gosh. Well, I have really like my whole pantry is just filled with straws. So I had to build a new pantry for my food. And I also I really kind of have them stashed everywhere, in the glove box, in the car, on my person. I like to just put them in my clothing when I can, so they're near me.
I see that. It's very stylish. Like you might start a trend.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. That's, you know, yeah, I have like a she shed for mine, but like I go in daily and like, sometimes I try to coordinate my straws with my outfits. Sometimes I coordinate my straws with my mood. Like today I was feeling very excited to see you again. So like all my straws are like yellow because it's sunshine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I This is another thing that I don't usually tell people this early on, but I feel like we have this connection, and so I'm feeling kind of comfortable. Um, how do you feel about straws during sex?
Love it.
What a great date!
Love it.
What a great date! Couples, I think I feel like I know what you're going to say, but I still need to just reassurance that what do we think? So we're gonna line up Spruce and Katie. Who's gonna get ghosted?
I mean, I feel like there's an obvious emotional connection with
Katie.
Okay. I for some reason I thought it was gonna be Spruce, but you guys are what you're doing. I don't. I'm very, very single. Do you have anything to add? Or is that really is that?
I'm wondering if they're ever going to have to share a straw, if that would ever
That'll be a
like
problem.
be like, what happens if somebody loses someone else's straw and then like that's the main thing tying them together. I'm just worried about that. I don't know.
Yeah, what do they do at a restaurant? Well, I guess Katie brings straws with her everywhere and has extra straws in her bra, so I feel like or non-bra. I don't she just carries them around on her person. So maybe that won't be an issue, but it's a good point.
You just flip the straw over. So I pick out of this side,
Nice.
flip it over.
You know what else?
I think it's good.
You could cut it.
Oh, cut this one.
Perfect.
Okay. So I think that means we're gonna see Spruce and Katie come back up, and Spruce is gonna get ghosted.
No problem. I'll be in Venezuela this time next week.
Oh, okay. So it looks like we have one match. So I gotta be honest here, y'all. I really don't think I learned anything. It's not your fault. You guys are perfect. I'm terrible at this. But I'm wondering if you have time to give me like another chance to learn from you. Would that be okay? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that's so thank you so much. Because like if Cupid were good at her job, maybe someone like me who's like quirky but in an endearing way might not be so single, like so I'm hoping that maybe we can make another match and someone else will have a nice Valentine's Day. A new couple. Okay, so our next worker order is Ezekiel. Ezekiel is 19 years old, has read the entire works of Shakespeare, always likes to have the last word, and despises when people dog ear pages. So, what do you guys think Ezekiel might like in a partner?
Sounds like maybe an intellectual.
An intellectual, okay. Ben, what do you love most about Valerie?
I love that she cares very deeply for other people and wants to make other people's lives better.
Oh, that's very sweet. Sweet. Let's see. Blue, what do you think? What do you think your life would be like if you hadn't met?
Can I have another question?
Yeah. Yeah, you can. I don't know. I'm sure. Absolutely. That's hypotheticals. What is something that you guys like? Tell me if this is too personal. Okay. Do you guys have like an inside joke or like some moment that always makes you giggle, but most people around you don't know why?
I mean, we giggle a lot. I don't think we know why sometimes. We just we just kind of get whatever it is at the moment.
Okay. Okay, let's see. What else can I ask? I'm really bad at relationship-y things. So I don't even know what to ask you all.
Calm down. You're doing great. You need
really?
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
Hard on yourself.
Well, I just see things failing all the time, and I wonder. It's my job. I'm trying to be good. At my job. So, well, we got to see Ezekiel swiping, and you guys are going to help me find the right person for Ezekiel, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see who we can scrounge up for Ezekiel.
Picture me standing in front of a huge bookcase full of knowledge beyond the eye can see. Picture me standing in front of a globe that I am spinning, and it's spinning the entire world as a globe would do. Picture me putting a bookmark into a book and making sure it is on the precise page. My name is Samuel Clemens the 18th, I am 18 years old, and I am smart and want to smart with you.
Couples. So we'll see if should Ezekiel swipe right or left on the Samuel Clemens the 18th.
To the right, to the right.
To the right, to the right. Everything you own. Wait, that's not working. Okay, well, great. We'll see what else we can set up. We gotta get 2 more dates for Ezekiel.
Picture me, the young upstart entrepreneur, selling medical equipment to all the clinics in need. Picture me at home with my cats, my lots and lots of cats. Picture me taking home a large quantity of cat food and toys for all of my many, many cats. My name is Robert. I am 33 years old. And when I'm not working and making my fortune, I'm at home with my cats.
All right, couples, what do we think? Robert clearly likes cats, and I don't know. Is that the right thing for Ezekiel?
You would have been perfect for Patricia.
Well, shit, we already set Patricia up.
Yeah.
Well, we could try. I mean, I could work some things around. I'd figure something out. But what do we think for Ezekiel? No, swipe.
Cats mean inside. You read inside too.
Okay. So what are we doing here, guys?
I feel like the cats would get in the way of the reading.
Because he likes to read. Bally, do you have cats?
No.
Oh, you have a dog, right. So cats, I feel like from the videos I've seen, they like to get in front of you in your books, and that would end up driving a wedge between them.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so we're swiping left, I think.
Yeah.
Swipe left. All right, let's see if we can find someone else for Ezekiel.
Picture me in a grand library with just looking at books. Picture me with a book open and, oh, is there a secret treasure? Picture me dodging a cursed booby trap while I go searching for the treasure. My name is Elaine, 42, librarian, and occasional adventurer.
Okay, couples, what do we think?
Yeah.
Swipe
right.
right. Swipe right.
Right.
I think it's
Right, right, Ezekiel will swipe. That was a clumsy sentence. Okay, we got to get set up one more date. So we've got, see if we can get one more good date.
Picture me eating snacks on my couch. Picture me loving to read closed captions on my Netflix movies. Picture me going outside and taking long walks to the gas station to get more snacks. Hi, my name is Topanga. I am 22 and I love snacks and closed captioned movies.
Okay, couples. I'm inclined to swipe right simply because the name is Topanga, but what do you guys think, couples?
I like it.
I like
Yeah. So I actually I made a decision you guys would make. Okay. All right. We got some dates to see. Enough about me, but I'm so happy. So the first date is going to be Samuel Clements, the 18th, and they're going to an axe throwing facility.
I heard axes aren't safe, so I bought a book about safety to read up. But yeah, wow, I am so excited about this.
Oh my. I highly recommend that safety book that you got. I've, of course, read it many a time.
Yes,
I would say I am have all the knowledge of safety that we'll possibly need in this facility.
Wow, you have all the knowledge of safety? I mean, how did you possibly acquire that?
Oh, it's easy, really. You see, I'm the 18th in the lineage of the Clement clan, and we are known for our retaining of knowledge. For example, if I pull this lever here in this factory, nothing will go wrong.
Holy shit! What? Why is there steam coming out of there?
Oh yes. Well, that's of course that's supposed to happen. The steam is setting in motion what will be known as the factory process. So you might want to get off that conveyor belt real quick.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Oh, okay. I think things are going pretty well. I guess let's throw some axes.
Okay. Well, I will tell you that you don't know this, and I do. Axes are notoriously sharp.
I'm gonna be honest, Samuel. I already knew that.
Are you joking with me right now? You knew something that I knew?
Yeah, I knew something you knew. Let me get closer to your face.
Okay, this is this is technically what I was hoping for. I just did not expect it to be a meeting of the minds as much as a meeting of the unbearable lightness of being.
You know, I've always said that the most erogenous zone is the brain.
Oh, really? Well, I've got plenty of that. So hopefully you can, you know what? I, now that we're close, I have to admit something. I hate so many people because they're so unbelievably stupid. And not even like stupid in like, oh, we want to be. It's like stupid in like they don't even read a book. And I've read so many books, and I just want someone who's read as many books as I have.
So many books.
Yes.
You might think that I'm looking into your eyes right now, but I'm also looking past you at a book.
What are you looking? You're looking at a book.
I'm holding a book behind your head so I can read it right now.
Oh my gosh, read it to me, please.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
What a great date! that seemed to go well. The book reading stuff happened. Okay, so we're gonna see another date. Elaine, and Ezekiel are gonna go to McDonald's.
Oh boy, haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, I haven't ever been here.
Oh yeah. Well, there's not to give too much about personal stories, but when I was a kid, I was pretty into quarter pounders.
Oh, really? I just actually chose this location because underneath, I think there's a cemetery.
Wow, really?
How would you feel about vaulting over this counter and breaking into the dirt behind the storeroom?
Well, I mean, we wouldn't want to do that without detailed data from records of plots and.
Oh, you mean these schematics?
Oh my God. You didn't. You went to the town records and pulled up the plot plans and building permits.
That's right. Going back to 1566. The Templars built a church on this very McDonald's ground.
Just tell me, was it Episcopalian or Catholic?
Oh, you know it's the Catholic.
Those fuckers! I knew it!
What do you say?
There could be some really valuable saints' bones underneath this.
So valuable. Listen, I've brought a pick with me. What do you say?
Just promise me this. If we find anything, we'll donate most of it to a museum where it belongs, so it can be studied by later generations.
Oh my God. Yes,
Thank you.
absolutely.
What a great date. That seemed to go pretty well, I think. We're gonna see one more date before we make some cuts here. It's gonna be with Topanga, and they're going to a bookstore. A bookstore they go to now. Words.
Wow. I love this store, but it's so hard to find ones that I haven't already read.
You've read all these books?
Well, okay, so this shelf, I kind of start from the top and then work my down. So red. That one, I'm not crazy about the cover art, so I skipped over it, but then red. Still need to, not paying $50 for a book, red. So yeah, most of them.
Wow. I've read that book, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. That was in second grade.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah.
It's the only book I've ever read.
Really? I mean, you
yeah,
said you love to read.
I do. I keep the closed captions on when I'm watching Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus. So I read those captions. Yep.
Yeah, so-
That's what I read.
Yeah, I mean, so I also love putting the closed captions on because, you know, why bother watching TV if you're not going to read?
Oh, that's awesome. I do it because sometimes I be forgetting what they say, and it's like a delay. So then it'll tell me what's still going on. What is the last movie that you enjoyed reading?
Well, I watched Tenet, and it's a good thing that I had the closed captions on because the music is so loud and like, hey, it's a pretty cool movie, but they kind of mixed it weird, so it's hard to understand the dialogue. But you know, I love to read anyway, so it worked out great. Still don't realize what it was about.
That's nice. Yeah, the last closed caption movie, well, it's not really a movie, a show that I read was the Animaniacs. And I think that was more so because I was like, Pinky in the Brain. I'll totally have to read what you're saying. That Pinky smart, you know.
I mean, I guess, yeah, he's, you know, the scientist character. I mean, I love that type of trope in cinema. I mean, have you looked at the old, you know, German expressionist movies where the mad scientist trope really comes from? Because it really enhances your experience of watching Pinky and the Brain.
So would that be like Frankenstein? Like I've watched Frankenstein because that's like a scientist, right? With like,
oh yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, then I've watched that. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Totally irrelevant. So when I came in here, I had snacks, but the lady at the library took them from me.
Yeah.
Were you able to sneak in? Wait, you can't eat in here?
No, I mean, you know, you can get oil on the books if it's chips. I mean, oof, boy, I would never, you know, bring food anywhere near a library.
I always carry snacks.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I eat a Slim Jim and some protein shakes right before I go to the library because I'm here for a good, you know, 14 hours at a time. But I would never, you know, have food near a book.
14 hours.
Yeah, well, you know, they're open longer hours on weekends, so that's really when I get to it. But on the weekdays, you know, it's only open 8 to 5, so I gotta really read those books quick.
That could be a lot of movies in 14 hours that you could read too.
What a great date. Okay. We've seen 3 dates, couples. I need your help. I'm gonna line up Samuel Clemens 18th, Elaine and Topanga. We gotta decide which one is gonna get ghosted.
I feel like Topanga might have to get ghosted. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was no
sorry.
energy.
Not, okay. So you guys seem to be sure about this. All right, we're gonna just Topanga's getting ghosted.
All right, I can Netflix and chill by myself.
All right. So we're gonna see 2 more dates, and we're gonna ultimately decide. who Ezekiel is going to partner with. The next date is going to be with Samuel Clemens the 18th, and they're going on a hike.
I love to hike with you and talk about German expressionist movies such as The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. And
oh my God, I mean, that was just a true reinvention of the form.
Oh yes, and you know, I have to say that it's so refreshing to have a partner both in the mind and the heart, and the mind is bigger than the heart, which I very much appreciate.
Yes, the mind is bigger than the heart, but the heart is where your home is. I also like to read bumper stickers.
Yes, I tend to notice that anytime we're driving to a place, you have to read it. May I suggest that most of these bumper stickers are created by individuals of a lesser intelligence, and you even reading them out loud, it like creates an energy that I kind of dislike, I have to say.
I agree. There's many lowbrow bumper stickers, but
Yes.
I'd be lying if I didn't get a chuckle out of honk if you're horny.
I know. I mean, the ones that have words, that's one thing, but the fact that you have to describe the image ones, such as the kid urinating over a logo of various types, the Calvin and Hobbes kid is urinating, which you don't have to describe it. I see it clearly. As you know, my brain is huge, and so
of course. And I know that you're driving a minivan. You must have lots of children. You don't have to put a little stick figure child for each one that you have.
And yet you have to count each stick figure one by one. Why? Why do you have to do this?
Some people just aren't at our intellectual level, and I don't hate them. I don't dislike them. I just wish them well on their endeavors in life.
You don't hate them?
No, they are less fortunate than us, but they are still deserving of happiness and fulfilling dreams.
Are you telling me that you have empathy?
I mean, a little.
Ah!
What a great day! Okay, we're gonna see one more date. I don't know if that went well or not. I just looks like Elaine and Patricia are going to a CrossFit gym.
I'm so glad you were willing to come work out with me. I think we both realized when we started digging in that McDonald's that we were very out of shape.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I bring my cat everywhere when I work out.
No, that's totally fine. I think they're very great for predicting whether or not there are angry spirits when you're doing archaeology.
Yeah, so this isn't usually something that I bring up on the second date, but I think things are going pretty well. Have you ever thought about stealing the Declaration of Independence?
Oh my gosh. Yes, in fact, I have schematics to the National Archives right now with me. I just need another researcher to help me uncover the basement level.
You mean this basement level?
The schematics to the basement level of the National Archives. Where did you get that?
Not even the architect of the Capitol has it. They were secretly drafted up.
Kidnapped him for 3 days.
We don't need to talk about who I bribed or how I got the money, although it's a very interesting story.
Oh my God. Ezekiel, I know it seems like we are rushing into things right here, but would you steal the Declaration of Independence with me and follow wherever it takes us?
That's an agreement I'd put my John Hancock on.
What a great date! Hey, couples, I need your input, please. Okay, so what do we think? We've got we're gonna put Samuel Clemens the 18th and Elaine up, and we got to figure out which one gets ghosted.
It's a close one, but I think that there's a lot of heated passion between the last two couples. The
The
last,
last two so Elaine is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Everyone
Sam,
feels
I think
okay.
Sam go.
Okay, so Samuel's gonna get ghosted.
I am better than you and smarter than you, so whatever.
Oh well, he won't be ghosted. All right, well, just gonna let the laughter happen, and then I'm gonna say, you guys, I don't know how much I gained from this, but I know that you guys helped me a lot, and maybe next time I will be a little bit better for your assistance. And I want to say happy Valentine's Day to you lovely couples. And thank you for being here. Thanks for helping me, because I really I don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing great.
Really?
I'm very impressed with you, Cupid.
Thank you. Thanks, Ben. So anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and say, I said thank you, but I also want to say highwireimprov.com has a list of different classes and different shows. If you are watching this and you thought, oh, maybe I would like to try this, but you're scared, don't be, because someone like me took classes one day and I'm up here and you can't do worse than I do. So I just want to encourage you to go ahead and check out the website and see what workshops or classes you want to do. And definitely we have shows almost every night of the week. So, I'll be here next month on the same day, the 14th, with a little less pressure because it won't be Valentine's Day, but hopefully I will have learned more by then. Thank you all. Good night.
Try to explain how I'm feeling, and my pride is the one to blame. Yeah, 'cause I know I don't understand just how your love can do it, knowing